some questions about me or you, you know, because you can answer them too, while doing my makeup. Question number 1. What is your idea of perfect happiness? Always smiling or always having a reason to smile? Happiness is what you make it, and happiness is whatever you want it to be. Your happiness could be really different than mine. Question number 2. What is your greatest fear? My greatest fear definitely is dying painfully and slowly. Question number 3. What is the trait you most displore in yourself? I bite my nails, and it's really gross, I know, but I've been doing it ever since I was little, and I haven't been able to stop. It's a really bad problem that I really want to stop because they're really short and really gross. Question number 4. What is your greatest extravagance? I don't really know what mine is. I don't really think that I've had anything in my life that was like, this is the best, like, this is my greatest extravagance. Like, it just hasn't happened for me. What is your current state of mind? I would say my current state of mind is very relaxed, kind of anxious, just, I have a date after this. What do you consider your most overrated virtue? I'd probably say my looks, because a lot of people that I know, they're always like, oh, you're so pretty, you can get any guy you want, and I'm like, okay, but what if I wasn't pretty? Would people still like me? It's just like, that seems to be like the only thing that they compliment, and it's like, I'm more, like, there is more to me than just that. I kind of wish that they would talk about my smarts, or my humor, or my personality, or my laugh, or anything like that. On what occasions do you lie? I normally lie in situations that are overwhelming to me, or that really I know that it will ruin something. I kind of lie to keep things in balance. What do you most dislike about your appearance? I'd probably say my body, like my body shape, because there's a lot of skinny girls at my school, and I'm not that skinny. I'm skinny, but I'm not fat. It's like in the middle, where you know that I take care of my body, but you know I have no self-control when it comes to certain foods. Which living person do you most despise? I mean, I'm not the kind of person that's like, oh, I hate you and I'm always gonna hate you. So, you know, it's kind of just, I don't really hate anybody, I don't really despise anybody. I mean, there's definitely people that I don't get along with, but nobody that I'd be like, they're my enemy. Is the quality you most like in a man? And then question 11 is, what is the quality you most like in a woman? Like, my favorite quality about anybody is their personality. If they're really outgoing and really humorous, like, that's my kind of person, like, I love that. But I'm not like, oh, their best quality is their face. Like, that's not me. I could care less what you look like. Which words or phrases do you most overuse? Probably, I'm so stressed out, or I'm going to drop out. I do say it a lot, and if, like, you know me in real life, I'm always talking about how I'm going to drop out of school because it's too hard. So that's definitely my thing that's most overused. What or who is the greatest love of your life? I would definitely say my mom, because my mom, she's my person. My mom is the person that I've always been with. My parents are divorced when I was really little, so I would do 50-50 with my mom and my dad. But I never really had a really good relationship with my dad, so it was always like my favorite person was my mom. And my mom and I have been through a lot together, so definitely my mom. When and where were you the happiest? I would definitely say I was the most happy when we adopted my siblings. Which talent would you most like to have? I would most like to be able to communicate with everybody, so learning all languages, or just like being able to talk to people. So that's not something that I really do too much. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? I'd probably do my self-doubt, or my like social anxiety, because that's something that really affects me and affects the people that I'm around. Still a teenager, I'm still learning about myself. I'm still learning who I am as a person. What do you consider your greatest achievement? I really don't know what I would consider my greatest achievement. I mean, I've achieved a lot of things in life that are really nice, but nothing that if I died tomorrow, I'd be like, oh, that was definitely the best moment of my life, or like the greatest achievement. Because I just really haven't had that. At least not yet. If you were to die and come back as a person or a living thing, what would it be? If I were to come back, I'd probably want to be like a famous kid. Like, you know, like, oh, Kim Kardashian, another baby. Like, I would want to be that baby. Where would you most want to live? I would really most want to live in London. It's just such a pretty place, and my best friend's from there, and the way she describes it, it seems like the most amazing place in the entire world, and I would love to live in London. What is your most treasured possession? My most treasured possession is my ring. I always wear it. You can see my tan line. My dad gave it to my mom when I was born, because these are my birthstone, which is aquamarine for March. Yes, I am an Aries. And then when I turned 13, my mom gave it to me, and I've worn it ever since. I've rarely taken it off. What do you regard as the lowest depth of misery? I consider the lowest point of misery is suicide, because nothing is worse than wanting to take yourself out of the world. What is your favorite occupation? My favorite occupation, and the occupation that I really want to get, is I want to be a zoologist, which is a person that works in zoos who help take care of the animals and help them in their environment and help them live and watch them grow. And that would definitely be something that I would want to do. Okay, so that was the end of the video. I finished my makeup. Questions 1 through 22. So next video will be 23 through something. I hope you guys enjoyed.